Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to class. My name is Courtney Lambert. I'm an American. I grew up in the state of Florida in the USA, but I am currently living in Thailand. So for today's class, we're going to be discussing phobias. What is a phobia and how to overcome it? What is something that you're very afraid of? So you can see the definition here as well. A phobia is an intense form of anxiety with a deep sense of fear in which the body reacts to. So I know for me, I have a very intense fear of cockroaches, those gross little brown bugs. I don't like them. I also don't like to give speeches in front of large groups of people. So in school, when I had to give a speech, I would get very, very nervous. So those are a few of my phobias. How about we introduce ourselves and you guys tell me, why don't you list some common phobias that you know about that people suffer from? For example, a fear of heights. So hello, Lynn, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello teacher, my name is Ling and I'm 17 years old. I'm now living and studying in Haiphong City.
Very good. And what are you studying, Lynn?
I'm studying a school, high school.
Oh, good. Okay, very good. And so do you know some phobias that people are afraid of?
Some fears such as the fear of holes, the fear of flying, or the fear of small spaces.
Ah, very good. Yes, I'm also afraid of small spaces. I went to Cu tunnels in South Vietnam. I think they're called Cu Chi tunnels, but I went into the tunnel and it was scary for me because it was so small. But yes, very good. Thank you, Lynn. Welcome to class. Hi, An. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name's Anh. I'm 24 years old. I'm an officer. Nice to meet you, teacher.
Nice to meet you, An. And An, do you know some phobias you can tell me that people suffer from?
Yeah, I think there are many phobias that people often suffer from. For example, fear of fire, fear of darkness, fear of animal, fear fear of pain.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, there are many different things out there that people can be afraid of. Very good, thank you. Julian, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello, teachers and everyone. I come from Haiphong City. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
and Joanne, can you tell? Oh, go ahead.
There are many common phobias, and but let me tell you some of my phobias. I have some fears of darkness and fears of growls and fears of reptiles.
Reptiles.
Yeah.
Like lizards and snakes.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of people are afraid of snakes. Big one. All right, very good. Thank you, Joanne. Welcome. And Thon, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, teacher. Hi, buddy. My name is Tan. I'm 15 years old. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Thon. And what are some phobias that you know of, Thon?
Um, um, fear of ghosts, fear of scary things, um, fear of heights, um, fear of strange men, and I, I think and I think maybe you too you fears of spider.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a big one.
And
Great.
to me, I fear of clouds.
What was that? Fear of what?
Um, I'm sorry, I fear of clouds.
Oh, clowns. Yes, I have a few friends that are very afraid of clowns, actually. That's also a common one, I think. Some good examples there, Thon. Welcome. Hi, Leanne. Can you please introduce yourself to the class?
My name is Lian. I'm living in Hanoi. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. And Leanne, we're talking about phobias today.
Yeah.
Do you know about some phobias that you can tell us?
Yeah, I know some phobias. To be scared of the high, to be scared of the deep, um, to be scared of ghosts,
Good.
to be scared of failure, and to be s- to be scared of some animal, some insect. Yeah, that's all
Very
what
good.
I know.
Excellent. Thank you, Leanne, and welcome to class. All right, everyone. So now we're going to have the opportunity to speak up, and we're going to do some matching. So you can see here, we have a list of phobias, and we have the definitions for what each of these phobias are. So let's go through, and in 60 seconds, please match the phobia with the appropriate definition. And then tell us what you think about that fear. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Lynn. Lynn, the first one here, logophobia. Logophobia.
Logophobia relate to irrational fear of words.
Very good. Irrational fear of words. Good. And what do you think about that fear, logophobia?
I think that
Do you know anyone that suffers from logophobia?
maybe they just afraid of words and talking.
I think words, or even I know a lot of times that writers will get writer's block, or they'll get, for some people, when they have to write an essay for school or write a paper, they won't know what to write and they'll get very anxious about it.
I get it.
So yes, fear of words. But very good. Good matching there, Lynn. Thank you. On. How
Yeah.
about the second one?
Microphobia. It's
Very
a
good.
yeah. It's a irrational fear of small things.
Very good.
And I think microphobia is fear of small animal, fear of spider, fear of ant, fear of bird.
something small animal. But
You're right.
I don't image about what is fear, small thing.
Mm. Yes,
So,
it can. It's a very broad definition. I think also microphobia can mean fear of germs. So small creatures like germs or viruses that can make you sick.
oh, yeah,
But I think also just small things like maybe ants or bugs or just anything very tiny. Maybe dirt, being dirty.
uh, okay, I
But very
understand.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you, An. Jen, how about number 3?
And, I think acoustics phobia is irrational fears of sounds, and
You're absolutely right. Acoustic
yeah,
phobia. Acoustic.
acoustics. Yeah, acoustic. I think I have got acoustics phobias because when I go somewhere and in a small room, people turns on the radios with the big loud. I have a tendency to have got a headache. Yes,
Get a
and that
headache.
is also my problem. Yeah, and because I have got a migraine.
Oh, wow. Yes, that could be. Very good. Very good. Yes, I think that some people, they're more sensitive to noises
Yeah,
than other people are. And so it's just too much. So that's very understandable. Very good
yeah,
point there. Thank you, Gwen. Son, can you please match the next one here for us?
Um, can you read that word?
Of course, that's aerophobia. Aerophobia.
Yeah, this is the first time I hear that word and actually don't know what kind of phobia is that.
Aerophobia. How about, let's see, can someone volunteer and give Fawn a hand? Aerophobia. Does anyone in the class know what this one means? Okay. So aerophobia is the irrational fear of aeroplanes or flying in the air. And this is quite a common one, I think, Thon. And you can see the similarities. You have the word arrow here in phobia, arrow, and then arrow is right here, an aeroplane. So that's a good way to remember. Do you know anyone with a fear of flying, Thon?
Yes. Um, it means you fear offline. Means you you fear when you're on the plane.
Yes.
Think so.
Yes, that's right. hmm And do you know anyone that is afraid to fly on an airplane?
Uh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. But yes, it is the irrational fear of airplanes or flying in the air. So that is a very common one as well. Leanne, can you please match this next one for us?
Okay, aquaphobia is the irrational fear of water.
Very good. Good pronunciation there.
Okay. Myself, I feel it's hardly to believe anyone can have such phobia because water is all around us from the beginning, and I don't I don't believe how that we can we can live without water. Maybe some people scared of the deep water, scared
Yes.
of the ocean, but to be scared of water in general, I couldn't believe it. Okay.
Yes. I think when it comes to maybe drinking water or taking a shower, that's okay. But I think that there are a lot of people that are afraid of swimming. Or you're right, though, the deep water, being in deep water or being in the ocean. I think sometimes when people are very little, they're little children, and they have an experience, like a drowning experience where they can't swim. I know that a lot of this fear comes from that as well.
Okay.
But you're right, though, deep water. I agree with you, the deep water.
Yeah.
Leanne, how about this final one, acrophobia? Can you match that one, please, and tell us about it?
Okay, let me see. Acrophobia is that the irrational fear of hay.
Very good.
Yeah. I can say that a lot of people have this phobia when
Yeah.
they stand when they are in a high-rise vehicle, high-rise building. They feel dizzy and they're so afraid of the hay. And yeah, when they are on the top of the mountain, when they fly also, they also so scared of the hay. And I can see that, and it's very common in life. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. A lot of people are afraid of heights. And I know I too will get a little bit nervous when I'm somewhere high, like on a building, and you look over the edge, and that can be scary. But
Yeah.
that's one that I'll try to overcome that fear.
Yeah.
So I can handle it. But
they think that it's very terrible when they fall from that high.
yes, I can believe it. I think that is very scary. All right, thank you, Leanne, for helping us with that last one. Great job, everyone, learning about a few common phobias. So now we're going to look at some more vocabulary words that we can use in everyday language when we discuss the fear of things. So we have goosebumps, terrified, treatment, reassure, obstacle, and encounter. So what I would like for you to do is read through each of these words and then give a short definition and then give me a sentence using this word. So you can see an example using the word goosebumps. My bare arms were prickling with goosebumps. The shiver ran through my body. All right, so let's start with Lynn. Lynn, can you please read the 6 words for me first?
I will choose the word terrified.
Oh, terrified. Okay, that's fine. And what does terrified mean?
It means very frightened.
Excellent job. Can you please give me a sentence with terrified?
My sentence is, you cannot spend your life terrified to leave the house alone.
You cannot spend your life terrified. Did you say leave the house?
Yes.
Leave the house alone. That's correct, right? That's what you said? There you go. Very good creative sentence there, Lynn. and very good understanding as well. I have nothing to change there. Good sentence structure and grammar. All right, and Lynn, can you please read the 6 words for me? Words. Lynn, yes, just the 6 words.
Goosebumps, terrified, treatment, rehearsals, obstacle, and encounter.
Very good. And number 4 there, that's reassure. Reassure.
Reassure.
Perfect. You got it. Good job. Thank you, Lynn. All right. On. Can you please read the 6 words for me?
Yeah. Goosebumps, terrified, treatment, reassure, obstacle, encounter.
Very good. And can you please give me a definition for goosebumps?
Number 3, treatment. Treatment is the method, the kind of method to reduce something developed.
Treatment. So you said to treat something or to make something better perhaps, or improve something. Improve a condition or situation. Okay, and can you please give me a sentence with the word treatment?
My sentence is the doctor find a good treatment to prevent cancer disease.
To find a good treatment to? What was that? Oh, go ahead.
I repeat again. Okay. The doctor find a good treatment to prevent cancer disease.
To the cancer disease. The doctor find a good treatment to, do you say treat or cure? To cure the cancer disease. Okay, I think that's what it is. Good. So, only thing I would change there is that I would change find to found. So here you go. The doctor found a good treatment to cure the cancer disease.
To cure. Prevent.
Yes.
Yeah.
So found, it's the past tense. That's the verb, and you want it to be past tense.
Yeah. Okay.
So very good. All right. Thank you, An, and good pronunciation of those words. Joanne, can you please read the 6 words for me?
Goosebumps, terrified, treatment, reassure, obstacle, encounter.
Encounter. That last one is encounter.
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 Perfect. You got it. Okay. And how about, do you mind doing number 1? Goosebumps, number 1.
Yes, I think goosebumps is raise the spots on skin or some areas on the body when people are cold or afraid of something.
Good. Very good. You're absolutely right. And can you please give me a sentence?
Many people have a tendency to have some goosebumps when they see some reptiles.
Very good. Excellent job. Good understanding as well, and a good creative sentence. There are a few things that I would change to improve the flow of the sentence. So you can say, many people have a tendency to, you can say, to get goosebumps. And instead of have some goosebumps, we can shorten it and say to get goosebumps when they see, and we'll take out some reptiles and say reptiles. And then you want to make sure when you say reptile in the sentence, it's plural, so you want to put an S at the end. Would you like to read that sentence back to me?
Okay. Many people have a tendency to get the goosebumps when they see reptiles.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Jen. Son, can you please read the 6 words for me?
Goosebumps. Terrific. By terrified. Treatment. Really sore. Obstacle. Encounter.
Very good. And that word reassure. Reassure.
Reassure.
Very good. And a definition for reassure.
Reassure. It means say or do something to
Say or do something to
remove the fear of someone, like you say, it will be okay.
Very good.
Remove the fear of someone.
Very good. Excellent. And what is a good sentence with that word reassure?
The doctor was trying to reassure the nervous patient before the operation.
Before the operation. Great sentence, Don. Very creative and complex words as well. Good structure. I would not change a thing with that one. Excellent job. Thank you. Leanne, can you please read the 6 words for me?
Okay. Goosebumps, terrify, treatment, reassure, obstacle, encounter.
Excellent pronunciation there, Leanne. And can you please give me a definition for obstacle?
Obstacle, that means the trouble or the difficulty on that you meet on your way.
Very good. Or a trouble or a difficulty to overcome.
Okay.
Very good. And a sentence, please, with obstacle.
Everyone encounter many obstacles in life, but the point is how we overcome them.
Excellent. A good, positive, inspirational sentence there, Leanne. I like it. So everyone encounters many obstacles in life, but the point is how we overcome them. Excellent job. The only thing I changed was I added an S to the end of encounters. It's plural there. But other than that, I think that's an excellent sentence and a very good creative sentence as well. Good job. All right, we have one more encounter. Would someone like to volunteer to give a definition of this one, please raise your hand. Anyone can help me out? How about Joanne, can you please give me a definition for encounter?
I think that in cultures, that mean we have to face with difficulties in life.
Okay. Encounter. So being faced with something, being faced with difficulty. In life. Good. Can you please give me a sentence?
And sometimes I encounter some obstacles in my life, but I'm trying to overcome them by coping with it and find a good solution.
Also very good positive sentence there. Sometimes I encounter some obstacles in my life, but I try to overcome them by coping with it and finding a solution. Very good. Excellent complex sentence there. Gwen, thank you. Great job on the vocab, everyone. All right, so now we're going to take a look at a couple of idioms to spice up our English conversations. We have jump out of your skin. Jump out of your skin. And when you say something such as, oh, that made me jump out of my skin, you're saying that you were extremely surprised by something. Okay, and then we have nerves of steel. So when someone says, he went skydiving, he must have nerves of steel. That would mean that that person is very brave. So here are two examples, two more. You need to have nerves of steel to be a fighter pilot. You need to be brave to be a fighter pilot. And then, the loud noise made me jump out of my skin. The loud noise made me very surprised. It frightened me. It shocked me. So why don't we give some sentences? Lynn, can you give us a sentence, please, using one of these idioms?
I'll choose jump out of your skin. My
Okay.
sentence is, when he crept up on me so quietly, I nearly jumped out of my skin.
I jumped out of my skin. And you said when he climbed up on the balcony.
When he crept up on me.
Climbed up on you. Climbed up on me. Is that correct?
Correct.
Very good. Excellent understanding, Lynn. An, can you please give me a sentence?
Yeah. The thundering on the sky made me jump out of my skin.
Very good. The thundering, and you would say in the sky. The thundering in the sky made me jump out of my skin. Very good. Excellent. Joanne, how about you give us one with have nerves of steel?
Yes, you should have a nerves of steel when you want to join the army.
Very good. You should have nerves of steel when you want to join the army. Excellent sentence. Good structure as well. You guys are doing a great job with these idioms, not having to give very many corrections. Excellent. Hi, Thon. Can you please give us a sentence? Thon, can you, oops, sorry, Thon. Thon, can you hear me? I noticed that you had to refresh. That's why I'm asking. Thon, are you there? Okay, we'll come back to you, Thon. Oh no. Hello, Thon. Thon, hello. Okay, we'll come back to Thon. Leanne, can you
Yes.
please give us a sentence?
I almost jumped out of my skin when I heard about the election result.
When I heard about the election
Result.
Results with an S.
Result.
There you go. Very good. Don't forget that plural at the end. A very, very good sentence. All right, everyone. Excellent job on those idioms. So now we're going to take a look at a grammar structure that we can use when talking about phobias or talking about being frightened of something. So we're going to use the past tense of fear or afraid, and this is frightened. So the subject is frightened of, and then you'll say what they are frightened of. Okay? So you can see the example here. I'm frightened of cockroaches. All right, and then another way to say that you're going to deal with something or how you handle something is to say the word cope. So we'll make a sentence. The subject, the word cope with. I cope with something, your fear, by, and then you're going to put a verb and tell how you cope with that fear. That's important. When you use the word cope, I cope with this fear by doing this. You always want to say how you cope. So you can see the example. I cope with my fear of darkness by trying to turn off all the lights in my room for 5 minutes every day. All right? So let's go through and give some sentences using one of these structures. Lynn, can you please give me a sentence?
She's frightened of words.
You said she is frightened of words. Can you please repeat that for me, Lynn, one more time?
She's frightened of words.
Words, okay, very good. Yes, frightened. We're using that past tense. Excellent sentence there. All right. How about, can you give me a sentence with using cope?
Yeah.
Tell me how to cope with something.
I have with my fear of big water by learning to swim every day with my teacher.
By learning how to swim every day with my teacher. Very good. I cope with my fear of deep water by learning how to swim every day with my teacher. Excellent job. Very good understanding there, and very good sentence structure. All right. Moving along. Joanne, can you please give me a sentence?
I am frightened of standing in a big crowd, and so I cope with my fear of crowds by expressing my opinions in front of the mirror and day by day.
Very good. So that last part, so I cope with my fear of crowds by
expressing my opinions in front of the mirror. I stand
Okay.
in front of the mirror to express my opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Again and again.
Yes. By expressing myself in front of the mirror. That's a creative way to do it. Very good. Sometimes I get afraid of big crowds also. Like if I go to a market and there are too many people, it'll make me nervous. I'm telling you guys all of my fears. You must think that I'm so scared of everything. But very good. And I like how you used both of the grammar structures. Very impressive. Good way to demonstrate use of both of them. All right, and last but not least, Leanne, can you please give us a sentence?
Okay. All my life, I had to cope with a recurrent nightmare from my childhood. Okay.
From my childhood. That's a creative sentence. All my life, I have to cope with recurrent nightmares from my childhood. Very good.
Yeah.
And one way we can improve this, all of my life, I have had to cope.
Yeah.
You want to put had in there because you're talking about something that you have been doing since you were little. So it's been happening.
Yeah.
Very good. Good creative sentence there, Leanne. Thank you. Great job on that, everyone. Everyone showed very good understanding of how to use that grammar. So now we're going to put everything that we've learned to use, and we're going to work in pairs and discuss ways to deal with phobias. So while severe phobias should be treated with professional therapies and/or medication, you can overcome most mild to moderate phobias and reduce the anxiety associated with them. So you're going to discuss how to deal with phobias. And down below, here are some suggestions. You can identify your fear. You can write down a list of the things that scare you. You can set achievable, tangible goals. You can imagine how to react to what frightens you. And you can realize that your coping strategy should change as you encounter and achieve goals. So let's go ahead. Lynn and An, can you two please discuss ways to deal with phobias?
Hello, I.
Yeah. Do you have any phobia?
I have the phobia of hate.
Hate.
And what about you?
I fear deep water.
So
Fear deep water.
what do you think about the ways to deal with phobias?
Yeah, when I were a child, I cannot swim because I fear water. So every day my father take me to the sea and teach me how to swim every day. So day by day, I cannot control my fear, and I don't feel fear water, and I can swim. Today I know what I fear, and I know deep water don't make me fear again. I do it every day, so it makes me comfortable.
In my opinion, I think that first you should identify your fear. Really think about what you are afraid of. If you're having trouble pinpointing about your phobia, write down a list of the things that scare you, and you may be able to isolate the true fear. And also write down your goals and it will also be helpful during treatment
Yeah.
to consider the benefits that come from the goals.
Yeah. Yeah. They're very helpful. So, about your fear, do you have any way to overcome them?
Excuse me, can you repeat?
Um, you said that you fear hate. So, do you have any way to overcome fear?
Yes, I imagine how I want to react to what frightens me, and if I could visualize something else, face the fear head on for a set amount of time, and I could distract myself by doing an activity.
Yeah. And how about your current situation? Do you feel about this enough at the moment? Uh, do you have overcome this enough?
Sorry, can you repeat it one more time?
I would like to know you have many good ways to overcome your fear. So how about your current situation? Did you overcome your fear?
Yes, and now I have overcome my fear.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
Very good. Very good, you two. Lynn, great use of those suggestions in the suggestion box. And On, very good. You're a very confident speaker. Good job with asking some creative questions there. All right, Joyanne and Leanne, how about you two have a conversation? How do you deal with phobias?
Okay. Hello, Jen.
Hello, Liên.
Okay. Do you have any phobia? Just tell
Yes, of course.
tell us about it.
Sure. I think that everyone that has some phobias, and I think I have many phobias, and I think that it because I'm not really open. I think I am reserved, so I always stay at home and have a lot of phobias. In fact, and maybe I have I have a fear of crowds. Yes, and I'm